All right, let's talk about something, a role a lot of us find ourselves in, maybe without even realizing it. We're going to break down what it means to be the safe friend.
Okay, let me ask you something. Does this feel familiar? You're like the ultimate coach for your friends' dating lives. You've got all the best plays, all the advice, you're their number one cheerleader, but you're always on the sidelines. You're never actually in the game yourself. It's super frustrating, right? So let's put a name to this. What are we even talking about when we say safe friend? Well, think of it like being typecast in a movie. You're always the supportive best friend, the one they trust with everything, the shoulder to cry on. But you're just never considered for the romantic lead. They value you, absolutely, just not in that way. Okay, so how do you know if this is actually you? There are some pretty clear signs, these little red flags that show you might be stuck in this pattern. Let's dig into them.
Yeah, take a look at these. The wild thing is how they all kind of feed into each other, right? You're the go-to for all their dating drama. They tell you everything about their crushes, the people they're actually into. And when it comes to physical contact, it's all high fives and side hugs, nothing romantic, ever. And of course, you're basically their on-call crisis counselor. I mean, does any of this ring a bell?
Wow, this quote it hits hard, doesn't it? It perfectly captures that weird, frustrating feeling. You're so close, you're in the inner circle, you hear all the secrets, but at the same time, you're kept just far enough away to never be one of them. It's a real paradox. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. So what? What's wrong with being a good friend? And that's fair, but there's a real cost to always being the safe one. It can seriously and unintentionally kill your own dating chances.
And this is the absolute key to understanding it all. The safe strategy often does the exact opposite of what you want it to. You're putting in all this effort to be seen as this amazing, caring person, but the message they're getting is something else entirely.
Okay, look at this. This really shows where things go wrong. On the one hand, you have your intention. You're trying to show you're a caring person, right? But look at the impact. You're just seen as a non-threatening confidant. Or you try to be a great listener, which is a wonderful thing, but the result is you become their emotional support system, not a potential partner. The signals are getting totally crossed.
So why? Why does this keep happening? It's got to be more than just bad luck, and it is. This whole thing is usually part of a cycle, a loop that can be really, really hard to get out of.
Yeah, I want to really drive this point home. This isn't just you having a string of bad luck. Nope. This is often a self-reinforcing cycle. It's a system that, once you're in it, is designed to keep you there.
And here it is, the cycle of safeness. Check this out. It all starts with step 1, a fear of rejection. We've all been there. So what do? You move to step 2. You become super agreeable, super nice. You never want to cause any friction. And what's the result? Step 3, you get put in the safe box. They see you as purely platonic, which naturally leads to step 4, frustration. And that frustration just feeds right back into that initial fear of rejection. And around we go. Okay, so if that's the cycle, the big question is, how on earth do you break it? It can feel a little hopeless, I know. But there is a way out, and the path forward starts with one single crucial thing.
And this is it. Honestly, if there's only one thing you remember from all of this, let it be this right here. The first and most powerful step you can possibly take to change this is just recognizing that it's happening. Just seeing the cycle for what it is, that's where all the power is.
So I want to leave you with this final thought. A question to really chew on. Being the safe friend. It does protect you, right? It feels safe. It keeps you from getting rejected. And there's a certain comfort in that. But you have to ask yourself, is that feeling of safety really worth all the opportunities, all the potential relationships that you might be losing out on? And that, well, that's a question only you can answer for yourself.